He's the thunder that cracks the skies over Hyrule, the one name whispered with fear across generations. But beneath the crown of power lies a story of rage, rejection, and something even more dangerous: purpose without empathy. Welcome to Pixel Mind Studio, where we step into the psyches of gaming's most iconic characters. Today, we explore the mind of Ganondorf and ask, what turns a man into a monster? And why do we keep bringing him back? Ganondorf wasn't born evil, he was born different. In many timelines, he's the only male born into the Gerudo tribe in 100 years. A matriarchal society where his presence is both an anomaly and a prophecy. Even from birth, he carries expectation, fear, and alienation. In psychology, isolation and otherness from a young age often breed reactive identity formation, where a person defines themselves in opposition to those around them. Ganondorf doesn't just want power. He wants control over a world that made him feel powerless. Ganondorf's obsession with power isn't random. It's protective. In every story, he seeks the Triforce of power. Not wisdom, not courage. Power. Because power means safety. Power means no more betrayal, no more abandonment. Trauma theory tells us that individuals who've experienced rejection or instability often seek control-based coping mechanisms, strategies that prevent vulnerability at all costs. Ganondorf doesn't want to be hurt again, so he becomes the one who hurts first. Compare this to Bowser, who kidnaps out of obsession or desire. Ganondorf dominates from strategy. He believes the world is unjust, so he becomes the one who rewrites its rules. Ganondorf is often framed as the villain, but in many ways he's a dark mirror of Link. Where Link follows destiny with humility, Ganondorf follows it with defiance. Where Link is the servant of Hyrule, Ganondorf seeks to own it. But they're both caught in the same loop, fated to fight forever. This endless cycle reflects a concept in psychology called narrative entrapment, when someone's identity is locked into a role they didn't choose but can't escape. In this case, Ganondorf isn't just playing the villain. He's been cast as one by the system of Hyrule itself. And he knows it. And so every rebellion, every invasion, every act of cruelty is a scream. If I must be the villain, I'll be the best one you've ever seen. Ganondorf is always surrounded by power, but rarely by people. He doesn't build community, he builds empires. He doesn't seek love, he seeks loyalty, through fear, through force. This reflects the psychology of narcissistic defense. Not arrogance as a personality trait, but as a shield against emotional pain. Deep down, Ganondorf may not believe he's worthy of love, only dominance. And yet, there are moments, brief and scattered, where his eyes show something else. A flicker of sadness, a crack in the armor, a longing not just for the throne, but for belonging. Ganondorf is not just a villain, he's a warning, a symbol of what happens when trauma is left to fester, when destiny becomes a trap, when a child born into prophecy is taught only to conquer, not to connect. He is the shadow side of Zelda's wisdom and Link's courage. And maybe that's why we need him, because he forces us to ask, what would I become if I had been cast as the enemy? So the next time you face Ganondorf, don't just see the beast, see the boy beneath the crown, the pain behind the power. Thanks for joining us inside the mind of Ganondorf. If this changed how you see him, subscribe to Pixel Mind Studio and hit the bell to dive deeper into the stories that shape us. Comment below. Is Ganondorf truly evil or tragically human? Until next time, keep looking beyond the pixels.